Somebody's got to do something about this.
All right, that was public comment last night at Sacramento City Council. This gentleman talking about homelessness. This is an issue that we talk a lot about here in Sacramento. We see it a lot in Sacramento, so I'm going to send it right over to Sergeant Gandhi. What are some of the biggest problems that you encounter dealing with homeless population?
Well, I mean, that's one of the, maybe the number one issue we hear at community meetings. When Sheriff Cooper ran for office, this was an issue that he was going to bring to the forefront and has. One of the biggest things is data collection. Like, you go out there, we don't know what we're dealing with, but our homeless outreach team has been doing a lot of enforcement, very active and very visible. But one of the biggest things is data collection. And just last year contacted nearly 1,000 people and finding out some shocking things that, again, nearly half of them have been convicted of a crime. And of those, 43% were convicted of violent crimes. The other alarming stat, 51% report being victims of crimes. Many of those were for sex abuse and domestic violence. Wow. So again, there's a whole hidden element that's within these homeless camps that just goes kind of unchecked. And that's something that we've been trying to make an impact with. The other big issue is getting them help. And it's not for lack of resources. I talked about this before. There's a lot of agencies out there where wear ties and suits Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, very few that are boots on the ground. These folks often don't take the help. I mean, we're seeing it in like single-digit percentages of folks that actually accept the help, and that's maybe one of the biggest challenges our team faces.
Yeah, those are some pretty alarming stats, for sure. And what about you, Officer Gamble?
Yeah, from the police department standpoint, you know, I think last year they did a count, and there was about 4,000 homeless people in Sacramento, and only about 500 beds. So if you do the math, we're already fighting an uphill battle when we're dealing with the homeless issue in our community. Like Sergeant Amar Gandhi said, you're dealing with people that, you know, some people do want the help and some don't want the help, and for a variety of reasons. And our officers are just working around that to try to figure out how we can best serve that community and give them the help that they need. We have our impact team. They work with the Department of Community Response, but it is an uphill battle that we are fighting. We have tremendous officers, tremendous detectives that are out here every single day that are doing the right thing for the right reasons and trying to help everybody, right, on both sides of the coin. And it's an uphill battle that we're fighting.
I think that specifically some of these stats that we're talking about, the point in time count and some of the crime stats that you have of the homeless population, it's scary because, one, the people who are homeless are in danger sometimes, and also the surrounding neighborhoods and the schools. It puts some of the community at risk too, which I think is scary.
There's an underlying issue of mental health and drug abuse that's so prevalent there that's much bigger than anything that any law enforcement agency can handle. And it's something that, again, the county, the state, and maybe even on federal level need to take a good hard look at reforming.
And it's important to note, I mean, I think in any thriving society, we never want to look at and say we're okay with somebody sleeping on the street for whatever reason, whether they have mental health, whether they have drug addiction. We shouldn't be okay with that, and we need to do something about it.
All right. Thank you both so much. We really appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. We're going to have more information on how you can send questions at fox40.com.